Sup guys, ONLYUSEmeBLADE here, and I got a roundtable discussion with the person that I got the idea to knife only from. You go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Only Use Knife from the Xbox 360. Thanks for having me, Only Use Me Blade.
Yep. Guys, quick history. I didn't start this only knife thing. I don't know who did start it, but the person who I got inspired from was ONLYUSEKnife. I was checking his channel out back in the COD 4 days, and I actually started doing that. And um, okay, I'm gonna call you Ice. I don't know why I want to call you Ice, but your name, what's with the name Ice Viper?
Oh, that was my original Xbox gamer tag. I just was trying to come up with a gamer tag. My friend said you should make it Ice Viper. I was like, dude, that's
All
awesome
right,
sounding. So I
right
went
on.
with it.
Well, I'm just gonna call you Knife, I guess. Knife.
That works, I guess.
Which Call of Duty do you like best?
Favorite Call of Duty is probably Call of Duty 4. What to say? How about you?
I gotta say Call of Duty 4. I didn't even play World at War. I kind of missed that.
Yeah,
Plus,
I never really cared for World of War. I mean, I played it a lot, but I don't know. Just Call of Duty 4 is groundbreaking. Everything was great about it. But
I like it because it was so simple, but there was a lot to it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I hear you.
And I that's probably the game I've logged the most time as far as video games go. I mean, I unlocked a lot of oysters in San Andreas, but I sure as hell put in a lot of time into COD 4.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. I put a lot of time in Battlefield too, but yeah, that one's up there too.
Yeah.
But anyways, I guess we talked about Modern Warfare 2 a little bit since that's what's hip with all the kids and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, we go through the whole knifing thing on there. Uh,
Yep.
what maps do you like on Modern Warfare 2?
I'm gonna have to say my favorite map is Derailed. Just because it allows me to I like the big maps, and I like to kind of sneak around, get knives. Like running around in a small knife like Skid Row is fun and all, but I'd rather be Super Ninja and just slowly sneak around and be careful and do stuff like that. And Derailed's probably the best map for that, I guess, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, dude,
What about you?
that sounds a lot like me. I like to, I mean, play style wise, just kind of sneak around, rely on just not being seen rather than like a really long lunge or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't mean to cut you. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to make this really clear to at least my fans. You guys can play however you want, but I think that him and myself, both kind of agree that the knife only game style is really fun and shows off skill when you are playing carefully and cautiously, not running around with a care package or whatever. Like that's fun and everything, and you can get good scores, but I much prefer to play really stealth and stuff like that. I don't know.
yeah,
I also like to jump off shit too.
yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to go on Rambo runs. I mean, that I did it in my montage and stuff. That was for the lulz, but. Anyways,
Yeah.
my favorite map's probably Favela. I just like it. I mean, there's like a good variety of cover and a lot of little paths you can take to get behind the enemy. I like to flank people and stuff, especially in search,
Oh yeah.
which is my favorite game type. I don't know about you, but
I mean, one of the questions we had set up for this is favorite game type, but I think you and I both agree search, hands down, bar none. If I make the team death matches and the other game type videos, but if it's really up to me, I'd play search all the time. So
definitely. Yeah. What's your perk setup usually for search? I'm just curious.
my perk setup is the marathon, cold blooded, and ninja.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I run pretty much the same thing. I just swap out marathon with the scavenger just to get the extra throwing knives off the ground. Comes in
Do
handy.
you find that not having marathon affects you, or do you think it's because of the play style that you don't necessarily need to be constantly running?
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I mean, I looked at it this way. Like I survived without it on Call of Duty 4, and I mean
Yeah,
I don't really run around a ton. I usually just run like sprint from cover to cover or
dude,
sprint to a
don't
good spot.
I got a question, man. Don't you miss having bomb squad as your first perk?
Dude, yeah. When I saw that was a third perk, I was so disappointed. I was like, man,
Yeah,
that ruined my day.
I'm so pissed about that because it used to be for Call of Duty 4, it used to be bomb squad, UAV jammer, dead silence. That was your perfect stealth class. It was a perfect class for knifing only.
Oh yeah,
Because there's no perks for knifing only on COD 4, but that was a perfect class setup.
definitely.
But now we don't have Bomb Squad in the first perk. You can use Bomb Squad in the third perk, but I'm not going to give up Ninja.
No, no
So
way.
I don't know how people play. Even shooting, I don't know how people play without Ninja.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that either, especially in search.
Yeah, yeah, in search especially.
What do you think about the whole tactical knife and regular knife? What do you like to use when you're playing search? What do you prefer?
Oh, tactical knife.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I agree.
You obviously the range is a little bit decreased, I guess,
Yeah.
but with tactical knife. But if you miss, you have an opportunity to get another one. Whereas before, you kind of like, you kind of swing with the knife on the regular knife, and if you miss, you're fucked.
Yeah. It is definitely a lot quicker. I like it because if you come around the corner, you get surprised. You just go off a quick stab, and you're pretty much good to go.
Yep.
Definitely, it's a lifesaver there. But
Okay, obviously there's lots of memories from COD 4. As of right now, what is your most memorable Modern Warfare 2 moment?
my most memorable moment, I was in a search. I actually have this. I have a video of this up on my profile. But search and destroy on Invasion, and I was the last one left. I think there was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 guys on the other team. And so they called in a Harrier, so I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to throw a knife at this Harrier and see if it kills it or whatever. So I just threw the knife up in the air, and I didn't think much of it. I guess I missed with it or whatever, so I just ran off. And then like 2 seconds later, it hits a guy on the other side of the map. I'm like, oh, really? I started
That's
laughing. It was so
awesome.
unreal. How about you, though?
Okay, so this is back in the day when I was on my second prestige in COD 4. This leads up to it. This guy was talking shit on a forum about me, and I didn't really think anything of it, but I'm like, this guy's a complete asshole. Like 6 months later, I end up in a search and destroy lobby on Modern Warfare 2 on Skid Row. I'm the last guy standing against 5, and I pulled off the clutch. And not only was it awesome because I pulled off the 5-on-1 clutch, but it was awesome because the dude that I really strongly disliked was running around with the Kimbo shotguns, and I stabbed him. So
Oh, don't
that's
you
my
hate those akimbo shot? I'm glad they patched that
dude.
stuff. Oh my gosh,
Stop.
that was
Yeah,
like the knifer's kryptonite right there.
exactly. I think that's everyone's kryptonite. No matter what what kind of game style you have, the Kimbo shotguns just rule the
Yeah,
party.
yeah, definitely. So, explain your clan tag. I'm interested in what you mean with the 7 TRP.
Um, I use the my clan tag. That's Seven Trip. It's a clan I'm in. It's not a knifing clan. It's just a group of people that we play together. And pretty mature gamers, not a lot of youngsters.
Okay.
And it's actually kind of cool. There's like before any of us had YouTubes, me, Joe Handsome, and Super Ninja Slayer were all part of this clan. And then yeah, it's Seven Trip.
Gotcha. Yeah, I usually rock the RPTR. It stands for Raptor. I actually got
Yeah.
kind of an interesting story behind this. It leads into the next point.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been rocking the Raptor tag. Basically, back in Call of Duty 4, we made this series called Jurassic Warfare, and that's on my
Uh-huh.
YouTube page. And it's all about like dinosaurs. Basically, it's like Jurassic Park on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So we have we called the guys in ghillie suits Raptors or whatever. So we call our knifers Raptors, and we just pretend like we're Velociraptors. So like that's what we were doing back in Call of Duty. We just run around. So I guess the whole thing got, I don't know, 402 or whatever said he liked the Jurassic Warfare, and he put it on his page actually. No, he got caught on the whole Raptor and knife thing, I guess. This kind of leads to the next point, like the Raptor claw in Modern Warfare 2. We are inclined to believe that they put it in there with the whole Raptor knifing notation type thing or notion. So that's why I rock the Raptor claw all day, every day.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I've been doing just had the legend title on there. I usually like to put the Art of Stealth one on there because it has a raptor on it or a ghillie suit guy. But what's your title and emblem usually look like? Why do you run that?
I don't want to change my title. Basically,
What?
I don't like the whole process of people going through and changing titles and stuff. So, I'm Italian American, so I just put the Italian flag and the throwing knife emblem next to that looks pretty neat to me. So I just kept it standard like that.
Very appropriate. All right, well, we're closing in on 10 minutes here, so maybe we can continue this later.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Yeah, we'll definitely have some more points to cover. Guys, if you're watching this on my channel, definitely sub him up. He's the guy that inspired me to start Knife and Only. So,
All right, thanks guys. Check out
all
part
right.
two.